called the baseboard molding project. The objectives of this lesson are to learn how to accurately cut wood using a miter box, learn how to determine the correct length of pieces using a tape measure, and learn how to accurately cut an inside corner using a coping saw. The first step to this project is going to be to cut a piece from this stop to the inside corner of this wall. I'm going to do that using the tape measure. Measure this, and I get 12 3/16 of an inch. Using this 3 1/4 inch baseboard molding, I'm going to measure 3 1/4 inch using my tape measure and carpenter's pencil. I mean 11 3/16 of an inch. I'm going to then use the miter box to cut that off straight. Now that I have this piece cut, I'm going to take it and I'm going to install this piece on the inside corner. I'm going to do that using a couple of 2-inch finish nails and a hammer. Careful not to set the nail all the way in. I'm going to use this tool, it's called the nail set, to finish driving the nail home. The next step is going to be to cut a 45-degree angle on the piece on the right-hand side. This piece, I'm going to have to cut a 45-degree angle, angling backwards from the corner on the piece. I'm going to do that using the miter box. On this miter box, if I lift the blade and push on this blue lever, I can rotate this the table to 45-degree angle. Stand the piece up in the miter box, and I'm going to cut this at a 45-degree angle. Okay, the second part of this coped inside corner, after we have cut the molding at a 45-degree angle, that angles away from the piece we just cut, I'm going to use the carpenter's pencil. And using the edge of the lead, I'm going to scribe a line on this piece, making a line right where the end grain and the face grain come together. And that's going to be the line that I follow when I make this cut. I can use this clamp to help hold my stock while I'm doing it. Press the black button. We'll release the clamp, tighten it up, and then squeeze the trigger, and it will tighten the clamp for you. You're going to use this saw. It's called a coping saw. They're very fine teeth, and the teeth are facing down towards the handle. This saw will cut when you pull on it. I'm going to line the saw up with the pencil line that I drew on it earlier. And I'm going to cut in a very smooth motion. I want to ensure that I angle the saw backwards to the back of the piece so that when I finish cutting and install this piece, the only part of this side piece that touches the back piece is going to be that front leading edge of that line. Once I cut through the straight side, I'm going to repeat the process, and I'm going to cut from on this little curved side. Cut that Alright, I finished cutting the piece, the straight piece across the back, and then I cut the curved piece. As you can see on the back, it looks as though it's not very detailed, and it's kind of random. As I said before, the only piece that's going to touch our finished molding is this front edge piece along this edge. I've also cut it to about 6 inches along the edge of my side board here. I did that using the miter box also. When this is installed and it slides in, there should be a seamless gap between the original piece that we installed and the other piece. Once I am satisfied with my cut, I would cut this off to the length indicated here on the side piece, and then I would attach it in the same manner as I did the other one using the 6-penny finish nails. After I get them close, I'm going to use the nail set to finish. Once this side here is done, you're going to repeat the same process on the left side.